Greetings and welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Little tiny middle of the night shift for Jason and for me. Just not very tired yet. I would have him in the server normally, but rain was about. Oh, go figure. Foxtrot 75 is attaching to Med 1. We'll be responding to that in 911. Nine one 113. How you doing? Decided to clock on. Are we having a problem getting a vehicle? There we go. Weird. That was a big long delay on that. How you doing? Yep, just clocked in. Got a call already. Have to let Rain know. We're gonna give Rain a shift. Oh, Jason's had to use it as well. He got the patient safely to the hospital, but they passed after they got into pillbox care. Med 1 is 623. Not perfect protected parking, but that tree is in the way.
Yeah, that was me.
Hey, can you hear me?
We're cool.
Can you hear me? Hang in there. Hope you can hear me.
Who is this? No, I am not interested. How'd you get this number?
Okay.
Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Ow, hi.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, I guess. The local threw me into the tree and now I'm here. That is a nice tree. That is still a nice tree. I don't understand how that tree's still standing, but you know.
We have some fucking tough trees, even the small ones in this city, you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
we really do.
Yeah, we do.
I don't think I've met you. What's your name?
I am Jason Langley with Sappher, senior firefighter. Sorry we had to meet this way if I have not met you
Yeah.
before. But I do
My
see some.
name's Amber.
Okay. I've met one Amber, I believe. I can't remember. What's your last name?
Dent now.
Dent, okay.
Used to be Kemp.
Do you own a restaurant?
I do not.
Okay.
I mean, kind of. The World's End. I also work at Tommy's restaurant,
Okay.
Sunrise Tea House.
Might have been a different Amber I met then, so.
There's
Sorry.
another?
There's another. Yes. Sorry we had
There
to
can
meet
only
this
be
way.
one.
Well, you're not in a good shape for quickening at the moment, but it probably would help your health state if you could do it. But anyways, so far I've found some road rash in your arms. I got that treated with some saline and
Yeah,
wet
that's pretty
gauze, dry bandaging on top. I just checked for some broken bones. Don't see any. How's your back, neck, shoulders feeling? Any sort of problems there?
No, I actually wore my helmet this time, so I was pretty proud of myself for a moment.
Yeah,
My brain feels a little confuzzled, but you know.
Yep, let me get this sea collar on just as precautionary, but we might be able just to help you up to your feet here, just depending on what else I find. But because it was an
Mhm.
NBA and you hit that tree, I'm still just going to go
It's a
do a
nice tree.
concussion chest test, all right?
Concussion chest?
Concussion
Sir, my eyes are up
test.
here.
Yeah, I know, I know. Well,
Sir, my eyes are up here.
you know, respectfully, it's a nice chest, but yeah, is it is it okay if I shine a bright light into your eyes? Oh, did I break you? You still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay. Okay.
I just choked on my mask, I guess. Yeah.
Right, I'm sorry. Anyways, may I shine a bright light into your eyes? Do you have any sort of aversion to that sort of stuff?
No, I
Okay.
have asthma. That's it. I just have asthma.
Okay, go ahead and follow that side to side as well while I move it. And I'm pretty sure, I think a lot of people in the city know about this sort of thing. Even though your pupil's reacting normally, you've already told me your name, so that's good. Do you know what day it is, Amber?
Today is going to be, I think it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, allegedly. So it is Saturday now, officially.
Perfect. You know what date it is?
August 9th.
Perfect. How about what state you're in? Other than the state of, pain and humiliation because of the crash. I've heard that one before.
I was gonna say the state of insanity, but okay, that. No, San Andreas.
All right. Okay, I didn't find any broken bones. You said no back pain in the back, neck, shoulders. You're very, very responsive. I am okay with helping you to your feet, see how you're doing then, but I can, of course, get you to pillbox if you'd rather me do that so they can have a thorough look over at you.
Uh, we can see how good a be up is.
Okay. All right, I'm going to
And
help
then
you
from
to...
there, I'll be able to test, see if I'm
Okay.
okay or not.
I'm going to get you to a
You
sitting
know what they
position.
say?
No, go ahead.
You know what they say? Nurses are the worst, ex-nurses, I guess, but I mean, nurses are the worst patients.
Oh, you were a nurse. Okay.
I was.
All right. Well, I'm going to get you to a sitting position and then get you to your feet. You immediately tell me if you have any dizziness, nausea, or any sort of excessive pain. And we're going to get up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Okay, I'll sit back down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like this spot. This is a good spot.
That's
Yeah.
your spot. Belongs to you. How are you feeling, though?
A little lightheaded, but nothing too crazy.
Lightheaded. Okay. What's your pain if it was on a 1 to 10, 10 being worst?
Probably like a 5. Nothing too crazy.
All right.
Like very mild, very used to
Would you
this
like any
kind of pain.
pain medication?
No, I avoid pain medication.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, did you still want me to get you to Pillbox then for a more thorough look, or do you think you're good to go?
I think I'm good.
Okay. I hope I wasn't out of line with that chest crack.
No, that was funny.
Okay, I'm
But
glad
you
you
can
enjoyed
take your
it.
seat collar back.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
No, it was funny. I'll give you that.
Well, like I said, it would be respectful, but I wouldn't even do it since you
Yeah.
just mentioned you were married, so there's that.
No, not married. Not married
Oh,
anymore.
oh, okay.
Just divorced.
So you changed it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my condolences on
Used
the
to be
divorce
Kim.
then.
It's one of those things.
Excuse me a second. I had a trainee I was getting ready to take out.
No, you're fine.
Hello.
Hey, I got a call the
Hey.
second I picked you up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine. Please take your time. I'm actually thinking about how hungry I am, and so please take your time.
Okay, well, I should be back
But I
shortly.
am. Okay, alrighties. All good. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I could make another joke, but I think I should. I gave one crack already.
What?
I should be nice.
No, go ahead. What? Go ahead. I think it's funny.
Well, okay, you're divorced, so I can look after all.
Yeah.
Trying to pick my pocket, asshole?
No,
All
we're not
right.
trying to pick your pocket. Get out of here, dude.
Thank you.
You take care. You be safe.
I will. You too.
Have a good one.
You too.
Med 1 is code 4, patient released on scene, 1076, back to RFD, currently in 10-7 status until we pick up a trainee. I turned off the lights, jackass, you can move now. Anyways, hi Cosmic, how you doing? Sorry I got a little focused on the scene there before I could get like a bunch of answers. But it sounds like, yeah, you had a fun shift. You were solo for that AED use? You were completely solo when you did that AED stuff? No, wow. There's a trial by fire for you, alright? Was that your first solo shift too, on top of it? Oh, and you got third on by a Vagos member? I mean, women do get the flirtins more often than the men's do, in my experience. Wow, that was a real trial by fire for you then. I hope you still managed to enjoy it, even if it might have been a little stress-causing. Anyways, I also don't remember if I gave my opening, but yes, this is a unannounced stream. I didn't even advertise in my own Discord like I normally do, but Rain was there looking for a ride along. Oh, this is a stop sign, not a stop light. Wow. I was gonna say I wasn't feeling very tired, but maybe I'm more tired than I realized. Figured may as well try to get her a little extra practice. And also, it's not a bad thing for me to learn either. And normally at this time of night and on a day off, I would record and then just upload to YouTube. But I am having problems with updating at least one game via Steam because it says I have no disk space, even though I have disk space. I have at least 50 gigs on, I have 2 hard drives. But I think it's one of those games where you need the full size of the game just to be updating it, even though if the update is like, just a gig or 2, which I hate. So I need to find just enough space for all of the game, which I don't have as yet. So I didn't want to put anything in my hard drive like a recording, even if I will delete it later. I just wanted to take the easy way out. one of the fucking cops while I'm doing CPR goes, "Hey, I got stabbed, by the way, if you want to look at that." I was like, dude, really? I mean, that's the point where, remember, we are in control of a scene once we're there for scene safety. So you can go to another officer, "Hey, can you take care of that while I'm dealing with this?" Fucking get yourself triaged by another officer. They've been taught the basics. On a funny note, Jason taught someone who is an admitted criminal, but he still calls him a friend, and they are friendly with one another, about wounds because he wanted some information. And one of the things he taught him was about how you don't pack torso wounds. And his criminal got shot, and one of the PD on scene packed his torso wounds. And the player was like, "Am I being told to force perma here?" Yeah, he had a good sense of humor about it, but it was funny. It was literally later that same day that Jason taught him about packing. Hey.
Hi.
Did you still want to get some food first?
Oh, I'm thinking about it on my tablet. So
Gotcha.
yeah, the timing was spectacular.
I mean, so was that, 911 almost immediately after I clocked in and grabbed you. But hey,
They knew.
it was a fun little scene.
Was everything okay? Or
Yeah, she hit a tree on her motorcycle, but no signs of concussion, no excessive pain. I think she just really got the wind knocked out of her pretty bad.
yep. That makes sense.
And I guess I'm feeling more social than I was the other night when I hung out with you and your friends because, I don't know, for the first time, I got flirty with a patient.
Damn! All right.
Technically, she started it. Technically.
Oh my gosh.
My
Hell
words
yeah.
blurred together and I accidentally said chest instead of check. And she's like, "My eyes are up here." I'm like, "Well, respectfully, it's a nice chest." And she lost it. She absolutely lost it. She started laughing so hard.
Oh, that's nice when people take it in a good spirit.
Right.
Oh,
That's the
so
thing. You never
lovely.
know. That's why you don't normally do it. And I
Yeah.
normally wouldn't, but I don't know. Something just hit at the time, I guess. Yeah, a lot do. Some of them know what they're doing. Some of them do know what they're doing, but so many don't pay attention. It's like we give them EMR training and specifically tell them in EMR training.
Make sure I'm on all the right radios. Sorry. I realized I was still on my old radio.
No problem.
Well, that's kind of, it's nice when you get like the nice patients like that actually, kind of, give you a little something back too. I bought food yesterday from this place down near Vespucci Beach. I can't remember what it's called. Some Agnoli Deli or something. I have no idea. And the food they gave me doesn't look that appetizing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Probably should eat it real quick, but that's okay.
Some of them definitely deserve it, Cosmic. Some of them definitely deserve it. What are you doing up at this
But
time of
yes.
night, anyways?
Hi.
Hello.
How are you though? How have you been?
All right. How are you?
That's good. I'm good. Been I not gonna lie, I slept for like 18 hours yesterday.
Sheesh. That's a while.
Yeah, but not all at once. So I slept 7 hours, and then 6, and then 5.
Everything all right? You feeling a little sick or something?
Oh, I had a really bad migraine.
Ooh, yeah, those are nasty.
Yeah, I'm prone to getting them.
Ah,
so.
gotcha, Cosmic.
But it's okay.
Gotcha.
And it probably didn't help that all the medication I took for it is drowsy medication also. So yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as you're feeling better now, that's the important thing.
I am. I'm feeling much better. So I was like, I'm gonna call on.
So you mentioned the other day you had a longer shift. I was there for the one, of course, that you had with Jackson. But you also had a longer shift with several people on duty. What sort of stuff did you get to cover during that?
Oh, okay. So, had didn't really get to do too much because Richard had to do a EMR training for a rookie at DOC.
While he had you as your trainee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So at least someone else has done it. I was still worried that maybe I should have done that the other day.
Well, no, I thought didn't you spoke to someone the other day about it. It wasn't it Violet that literally said, was it Violet? Wait, who was it? Somebody said that it was fine as long as I was a phase 3. And technically, I wasn't technically under you while you were doing it. I was under Kai.
Well, I mean, technically you were under me, but I passed you off to
True.
Kai for one call.
True.
And I think you were
True.
phase 2 at the time, if I remember correct.
True.
Yeah.
I was, but I was also incredibly interested. So if anyone
Right.
gives you shit, say I pretty much begged you to do it so I could.
Okay.
Which is actually weird because we never get any training like that.
I mean, it's the basic bullet points for them. It's basically so they can do triage work. Because remember, we're the ones who are supposed to be there and show up and take care of the heavy load, so to speak. So yeah, it's the basics. I gave you the handout, right? That basically just had a few examples of a couple things to do, like airway management and whatnot, and then other than that, it's basically a rundown of everything we learned, but in short form, in very short form.
But I mean, like, we never get like a medical class. Like, we never get and no one kind of like. I mean, obviously we learn on the job, but like
Yes.
with like academy and stuff like that, like we had academy and then fire training, and then I even did a policies class with I think it was Talia, but no one ever did like a medical class.
Yeah, which I think would benefit because a lot of people
Yeah.
learn better that way. But yes, most of our stuff is on the job, which that threw me too when I was a probie. It was literally the first day I showed up after finishing academy. They already had a couple people there that they were doing scenarios with, and I just felt overwhelmed. So fortunately, I told someone that, I don't know if I'm ready to just jump in like this. And fortunately, a very nice FTO that she's still a member of the department, but doesn't work a whole lot. Their name is Jude. Kind of took me to the side, and started running over some certain things and how we do them. And basically, like you've been kind enough to say about me, basically taught me the way that I learn better than that just diving in straight to scenarios. So that's why I am always trying to ask people how do they learn and what works for you. That said, I do think actual classes could be more helpful.
I think classes could definitely be helpful because we have you do fire obviously, so why not do a medical cert too?
Yep. No, I get it. I agree with you. But I don't know. I think part of it is trying to get us used to the stress. So I think that's why they prefer doing it in the field. But I still think it wouldn't hurt to have classes for those interested.
Well, I mean, not everybody has a medical background.
Oh, I sure as hell didn't. I wanted to be a firefighter and just a firefighter. There are some cities in the U.S. that don't actually train their firefighters on the medical side. It's different from county to county within each state.
Yeah. I actually don't know what it's like back home. Pretty sure they're different, but they can be different, but then also the same. I think it depends.
Right, but yeah, so when I hired on, it was still very, very in the junior stages of dividing the department into 2 different sides. And the advertisement said hiring medics and firefighters. And I thought, okay, I want to be a firefighter. And when they said, well, you cross-train and you're going to learn the medic side, there was a small part of me that was like, oh, I can't do this. I'm going to back out. But then I decided, what, fuck it. I'll do my best and see how I handle it. So here we are.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Thank you. Anyways, you good to officially get started?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do when you start your shift?
I am going to
Hmm.
Echo 111, going 1041, attaching to Med 1.
Foxtrot 75, also attaching to Med 1. Okay.
Wonderful.
You still feel like just at least a little bit of driving would be a good thing?
Yeah, definitely do driving. Although
Okay.
I'm thinking I need to focus, I think, a lot more on, I guess, scenarios, like more of the medical side of things.
Right. Well,
I think that should be my big focus
I can give you
now.
some scenarios as we drive if that works for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Let's go. I have finished my thoughts about a good old. Actually, I think in America, it's a chicken sandwich, but in Australia we call them a chicken burger.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Will you be going to work today, Cosmic?
Apparently, we didn't need this Windows anyways. It's fine.
Well, you can just repair it before you get out on the street.
Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Beautiful. As good as new.
I think Dan over there is having some issues because I had a problem getting that Embo I use out earlier. So, yeah, I don't know. Dan might be testy at the moment or something.
Might be.
Oh, nice. Enjoy your days off, and thank you for taking time to be here for this.
Med one going on patrol. Even though it is just us, you never know.
Did you cover any scenarios at all the other day when you had that long shift?
So we did. They did a MCI. So they set up like the little training dummies, which I think I told you about. Yeah, and I got to like put down the little tags, for like categorize them and such. So
Cat
that was
1, Cat 2,
really
Cat
good.
3,
Yeah.
Cat 0.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, at first I didn't realize it was I was meant to be treating it as an MCI. So there was a person slumped over in the chair, not breathing. Well, they had no pulse, and I was like, "Well, they're Cat 1," and he's like, "You're not wrong, but in an MCI," and I was like, "Oh, it's an MC." Yeah, okay.
Right.
So,
Cat
yeah, no,
0,
that-
aka and or black tag.
Yeah.
Did they also have you triage or just categorize them?
They kind of said like they'd go like we went over a little bit of like what I would, do for treatment. Not super in depth, but just a little bit.
Okay. But I did give some basics to you for triage as well for an MCI, right?
Yes, they did ask if I had gone over them, and I said I had,
Okay.
because we had gone over them, I think, literally the day before.
Why don't you repeat them back to me as you remember them? What's the basics of an MCI when you've got at least, say, 3 victims?
You sort of want to bounce between them, figure out who's most in need, and treat them first. Bleeding is the main concern.
Right.
So if they're bleeding a lot, you want to prioritize them. If they look like there's no hope, kind of just move on from them. Assess all their injuries, and if PD is there, bust them around. And then also, I think Alex Albright pointed out that you should check PD's work as well. Because
Very
apparently
true.
sometimes they don't do too good. Yeah, so that's what I have written in my notes.
has anyone gone over the BATH acronym for the MCI for you?
The what, sorry?
The BATH acronym, taking a bath during an MCI.
No.
Okay.
Hey, Boo! How you doing?
Kind of reorganizing my tablet just a little bit, so give me a moment.
No, 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 you're okay, you're okay.
Okay, you can find this in your handbook, but we did want a little more driving practice with you. And at some point, speaking of driving, I'm not gonna lead you anywhere. I'm just gonna let you drive around. And at some point, I'm just gonna say, we've got a cat 2, get us code 3 to pillbox, and you're gonna try to get us to pillbox as quick as you can without GPS. Okay?
Okay.
So I'll spring that on you at some point. Anyways,
Okay, that feels fair. That feels fair.
I mean, yeah, because it is one thing that, you yourself and others have said that's a little bit of something still to work on for you. But anyways, yes, so you want to start triage in a mass casualty. The categories, as you already learned, black is deceased or expectant for unfortunate, but being deceased. Category 1 is the immediate, which needs severe injuries but high potential for survival with treatment. And they would be the first taken to the collection point if you are actually doing a triage scenario and having a collection point. Because one thing that, if it hasn't been said, hopefully we have the numbers to do it. And what happens is the people doing the initial triage out in the field are deciding what those cats are, doing what they can to get them moving, and then moving them to the triage point where other medics are actually doing more full-on life-saving measures. So that's why this moving to collection point. So Cat 2 is the delayed, serious injuries but not immediately life-threatening, and Cat 1 is the walking wounded. You can literally even sometimes tell them, go, hey, triage is over there, can you get yourself over there? But to the point of what I was sharing, and again, you can find this in your handbook, and it's called a BATH, which stands for bleeding, airway, tension / pneumothorax, and hypothermia, BATH. And it's basically the order you want to do it. You want to stop any bleeding or life-saving measure treatments done first, tourniquet or bandaging, or getting someone to hold pressure, something to get that bleeding stopped. Airway, make sure their airway is intaked and open. Use something like an OPA, NPA, iGel if necessary to make sure that they can breathe. Tension or pneumothorax, you want to make sure you're checking their lungs and breathing to make sure their chest is rising and falling correctly. Hypothermia, last but not least, make sure they're not going to become hypothermic by covering them with a blanket or foil if it is necessary based on their wounds or the temperature or any other prevailing circumstances like shock or things along those lines. That is taking a bath in a triage. Okay.
Yep. Bleeding, airway, tension, and hypothermia.
Perfect. Now, I know you prefer taking notes. Like I said, we're trying to at least work on a couple things at once with at least getting you a little more practice.
if I stop at stoplights for a little bit longer, that's fine.
You do what you have to do to make things work for you.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I do think it's good to do a little multitasking because sometimes you have to in the field.
Exactly.
We've talked about
I think my driving overall, driving this vehicle overall has gotten better.
Oh, no,
it's just,
definitely.
Much better. It's just, working on that, better. Yeah, learning, I guess, the city a lot more as well. But getting there. So kind of learning like key points of things, and then trying to learn my way from there. Like I know I can eventually get there, but it won't always be like the fastest. But
We all make mistakes, but when you can, just take a
Mhm.
look at the GPS map of the city
Exactly.
and look for major
Yeah.
arteries and highways, the ones that lead to
Yeah, yeah.
pillbox.
The biggest thing I try to remember is that it's okay to stop for a second and look, because that second
Exactly.
could save minutes.
Exactly.
I actually do have a question though.
Always.
In regards to like doing my eval and stuff like that, um, how do I go about, I guess, doing it? I guess, like, do I just wait until somebody thinks that I'm ready, or?
After every one of your ride-alongs, anyone who is your FTO makes a recommendation for what your next step should be. So we pay attention. Basically, we all give our input, but ultimately it's Ryan who decides. Like, for example, let me see if I can find my exact note I put in. Okay. Okay, so this is going back a couple ride-alongs, right? So we had
Yep.
several in a row there after you came off your LOA. You can admit and remember that you did have a little bit of problems with GPS navigation.
Yep.
I think it goes back to the one where I had to tell you about sometimes, depending on where you're coming from, you don't always want to put that GPS specifically on Pillbox if you're going to use it, right?
Yeah, you want to sort of put it like, obviously, if you're going lower, put it like more towards the lower, but then also putting it more towards like Legion Square, for example, because if you can get to Legion Square, you can get to Pillbox. So,
Right. So, in one of my specific notes after that ride along, I gave basically my rundown of everything we did. And in one of my rundown notes, I said she is intelligent, attentive, pays good attention, and seems to be learning quite well. But I had mentioned the GPS concern and added that if the GPS usage concern is not an issue, she should be promoted to phase 3. Ryan looked that over, and it was, I believe, after that ride along, and he was the one who made the decision. I said, if it's okay with you, basically, Ryan, go for it. And he was the one who said that, yes, I guess apparently he didn't mind that it was still listed as an issue, but he's the one who did, and therefore promoted you to phase 3.
yep.
So it'll be the same way with eval. At some point, one of us is going to basically say, I think she's ready for eval, and then Ryan will decide based on the notes and everything if she is indeed, aka you.
Yeah. Okay.
Frank Scoop, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Because I know we're sort of getting close to the time. So I'm trying to be mindful of that also.
Right. So part of it's also like, what would you say, where are you at as far as actual field work? How much field work have you gotten as opposed to theory and scenario stuff? Do you think you
I mean,
feel like you've done a lot of stuff in the field?
I would definitely say so. I mean, Richard and I the other day had like we were just going.
Okay.
I think for like the 7 hours, I don't think we stopped. So
Okay. I was
I
thinking you might
think.
be ready for it now. So
Oh, okay.
I could put in my notes after it that, yeah. That said, you still, like, how much have you looked at the handbook and stuff for treatment? Have you looked over that, what I used to call BLS, a lot?
Um, I haven't looked over it a lot, but I've been taking my own notes on it. That was when I ended up because when I'm doing my own notes, it mentioned RTC, and that was like I wrote that down as a question to ask the other day. So
Okay.
it's like I can't find that anywhere in the handbook else.
Okay,
So
well, let me go through it in a moment, but I just did want to throw one sort of
mhm.
curveball at you. Did you, anyone ever explain to you what MISS stands for?
No, so I did actually look it up. Not even a lie. I think yes. I want to say yesterday. Yesterday. Sorry, days blurring together a little bit. Yesterday, and because I know that Alex told me, or no, it was Richard that told me that they will ask for, like on the eval, they some of them will ask for the I guess the meanings of the abbreviations or what they stand
Hmm.
for. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I need to actually learn this, and I need to commit it to memory or have it as a quick note because Richard did say it is open book. So like,
Yes, that is the thing. Your eval is open note. It sure as hell doesn't hurt to have some of it down. You know,
yeah,
definitely try to get as much down without having to refer to the book. But yes, it is actually an
yes,
open book
yeah,
test, so that's one good thing. That helps a lot of people, I'm sure.
yeah. It did take me a little bit to actually find where it was in the handbook. I think that's also one thing I don't want to say I struggle with it because it's not definitely a struggle. It's I think like when your brain works one way and
No, I do feel myself that
yeah,
certain things could be
different
better,
categories.
either better categories or easier to find and stand out better.
Mm-hmm.
Just think of this
Yes.
though. Some of the abbreviations on the drug matrix were not defined until maybe 8 months ago.
Oh
So,
my
yeah, you
gosh.
had to do your own research to figure out what, say,
Mm.
an IO is as compared to an IM.
I was looking at that the other day on what they were all standing for. Um,
Right, and it's
I
nice that we have
haven't.
little definitions to the right now, but we didn't have that before. We didn't have
Yeah,
that
that.
before.
Yeah. No.
Okay, anyways, back to Mist.
Yes.
Do you
Hmm.
remember
Yes. 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 Yes.
any of it?
Uh, um. I do. Okay. It's basically. Can't remember what the M stands for, but the I was like. Uh. Was it vitals or no? It's something like
What is the primary? There you
injuries,
go. Injuries.
and then yeah, and then vitals, and then oh, I'm really trying to remember off the top of my head.
Well, remember the letters
I know
stand for
T.
specific words.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Uh, treatment, like what we done.
Right, treatment.
I know that one.
Okay, you want me to give it
No,
to
I
you?
can't.
Yeah, no, no
Yes,
problem.
thank
No
you.
problem.
I was
M.
really, I didn't want to look at like my notes or
Right.
anything. I
Yeah,
really
no,
wanted
no,
to see if
no.
I could,
This was one that I struggled with early, but when eval came, I actually was proud that
Mhm.
I had it, and I even now forget it
Aw.
sometimes. But yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
M is for method. What happened?
Mhm.
MVA,
Mhm.
dagger to the neck, etc. and so on. I is
Mhm.
for injuries or information,
Mhm.
like where the dagger is. Um, Anything else that may have been an injury. S is for signs. So, like if you had That's related to vitals, as you said, so signs of any issues that you found, and T is treatment done. So method, injury, signs, treatment.
Method, injury, signs, treatment. Okay.
Missed. Hey, we just picked up a cat too. Put 3 to pillbox.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Do you want me to do comms as well? For the sake of
Sure.
it? Alrighties.
Holy shit!
Do you want to hit the like this? And I'll just you say it does just in case anyone else is on the radio. Med 176 to the latest 47. Oh no, we're going pillbox. I knew that. Yeah.
76 volts with the cat too.
Yeah, it's, yeah, exactly. I was so into it. Oh my gosh, that's a one-way. Oh, that's
That
really
is a
awkward.
one-way. It
Well,
does. Yeah, it comes out of nowhere. But you
It
are an
does
emergency
continue.
vehicle. You can do it.
True.
But it is something to keep in mind that if you have to,
Yeah.
you may suffer traffic.
Yes. Road signs are not as clear as they used to be. Or they should be.
But yes, Cosmic finally answering your question or statement at least. Yeah, no, a lot of people do struggle with the driving. That was one of the things I did well. I struggled with the medical side of things.
Med 123 pillbox with 1 cat 2.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Would you
Get 'em on,
prefer
rush
to
'em
go?
in.
Would you prefer to go back to RFD as I go over other things, or do you still want to drive more while I go over them?
Yeah, I think we go back. I think that's probably the best thing. Or, I guess could we stay here too?
I mean, if you want.
Well, I guess we're here. We could stay here. Or we could go back. I don't mean it don't really matter. I
What
suppose.
do you want to do? I'll let you have some control.
Oh, interesting, interesting. Actually, you know what we should do? We should stay here in case anybody wants to update their ice contacts, and I'll put out an EMS alert.
Awesome.
Yeah. Does that sound like a good plan?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Let's do that. I am okay to park here. Like, I can just leave this here.
I mean, I usually at least go a little forward to leave the doors open,
Oh, okay.
just in case people do self-transport.
Actually, that is yours. Actually, good point. Let me do that. See, this is why we ask. You never know until you ask.
Exactly. Get this stashed in
There you go.
here.
I'm.
Pardon?
Am I the only one that has issues with key fobs in this city?
As far as locking, unlocking the vehicles,
Yeah.
that I have not heard about as much, no. My big issue is
my
getting the
gosh.
step into the fire engine, as I mentioned before.
Yes. Yeah. I feel so bad because I had someone once go brain lock it, and I'm like, I'm trying. I am so trying.
'Cause I've
And I
been
stood
RPing
there
as
at
a
the
field medic
door,
surgeon on
trying to
rhythm, so I'm
I was like, okay, gonna stick the
okay.
key in. Nope, that's not working. Try and press the fob. Nope, that's not. And eventually, and then sometimes I, press the button so much that it will unlock immediately after, and I go, oh, frick. And I put out an EMS alert.
I mean, if it's something that seems markedly noticeable and incredibly, annoying and whatnot, you could, have someone put in a ticket with your key fob.
I'm thinking about it actually because it is
Yeah.
getting to the point where just then, like I immediately got out. Once you got out, I immediately started trying to lock it.
Because yeah,
So, I
at
mean,
one point I thought
You get
about
10 seconds.
asking someone about, getting a ticket opened on my fire engine step, but then I heard about how other people
Yeah.
have the same issue with the fire engine step after being away from the engine for a little bit. Like, oh, okay, so it's not just me.
It's good to know it's not just you, because then you're like, oh, well, it's fine. But yeah,
Right. So yeah, if you haven't heard of anyone having that much trouble with the key fob, yeah, maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least reach out to someone and have them take a look at your key fob. Anywho, I'm pretty sure we've gone over a lot of these. I see at least one we might not have. But let me just randomize it a little bit here. I mean, let's start with the easy one because we deal with it so often. How do you treat a gunshot wound to the upper left arm?
at top left arm. So you wanna, if it's bleeding obviously heavily, you wanna put a tourniquet on. I was gonna say tourniquet. Is that like the is that right? Is that the
Tourniquet is the only way I've ever heard it said.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like that made me. Yeah, you put a tourniquet on, and then you can try and clean the wound out, but otherwise pack it and put a bandage around it and transport them to here.
And if it's a through and through, where do you start?
Well, I assume you start at the front of it, like at the big, like where the entry.
Exit wounds.
And
You
then
take care of
you
exit
start
wounds
at the
first.
exit.
Yes, you actually want to take care of exit wounds first.
See, this is good. This is good. I'm writing this down.
Exit wounds usually bleed more than entry wounds, so you start with the exit wound.
I think my brain went like, if you're gonna do anything, you do it from the beginning to like flush it out, I guess, or not like accidentally put it back. Yeah, that makes sense.
GSW to the torso.
Wipe away the blood and chest seal.
Well, saline, obviously, right?
Yes. Always try and clean something out the best you can, right?
Well, remember, if you mean by clean out as in use saline, yes. Just don't
Oh,
get
yes,
confused
like,
with trying
yeah.
to remove. Remember, we do not
No,
remove.
not you're not.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Do not
I
remove.
just
Yes.
want to
Sorry,
make
I mean
sure
yes.
the phrasing
saline,
there.
yes.
You know, if your eval is someone who's not used to the way you talk, remember.
Sorry, you
Yeah,
are. You know,
yeah.
you are very correct. Yes. Yeah.
Because that did sound a little bit like, clean
I'm not.
out.
Yes, I'm not
but-
about to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go in there and try and get it. No, thank you.
How do you treat road rash?
So you clean it with saline, put wet gauze on it, and wrap it, dry bandage around it.
Right. And what is technically road rash?
Road rash is, I guess, you can classify it as a burn,
It's a first degree burn, essentially.
first degree.
If clothing is burned into the skin, what do you do?
You leave it.
Right. If the...
We actually did have burn victims the other day. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, I saw that in the report, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got a compliment for making sure that you got rid of the clothing that was not in the way.
Yeah. And I removed any jewelry and their glasses. that
Who
they
did
had
your
on,
eval?
and then I checked their airways as well.
Awesome. Awesome. Can you name 2 devices for airway management? Right,
you mean
Darcy, that's right.
NPA
That's one.
and the mask. I don't think what the bag's name. That is one, but then
O2
OPA
mask
also.
Or the bag valve mask.
The bag valve. That's it. I couldn't remember the word valve for a second. I was thinking that, but
BVM.
also
Bag valve mask.
you can also use an IHL. Well, I can't, but someone can.
Yeah, that's right. Darcy's amazing, though.
'Cause that's-
So an unhinged Darcy is one of the best things you can have. It was a mix of
Hello.
eval, gossiping, and trauma bonding. Nice. What's up? Can we help you?
Yeah. I was wanting to know who I've got on my eyes contacts.
Sure.
Yeah. What is your name?
Rain Salem Locke.
Thought it was you, Rain. Hi, Rain. Can I see
Hey,
some
other
ID,
Rain.
please?
Sure.
Did you? I was gonna say, yeah. Did you actually get a new ID with your name on it? All right, let me have
There
a
you go.
look for you.
And go ahead and whisper since we do have other people here.
Mhm.
And I will check to see what they would like. Excuse me.
Yep.
Hey, can we help you as well?
Hello, what's up?
Hey, not much.
I'm just looking to look at what my current eyes contacts are and seeing if I want to change them.
Okay.
Same goes for her, I believe. Or she wants up.
I need to actually add ice contacts.
You have none?
Okay.
I have none, dog. The only one I need to add is
Christ.
Sophie, though.
Oh,
Gotcha.
crazy.
Okay. Well, I do have a trainee over there. We're trying to get her as much experience as possible, but I don't want you guys
Oh,
to
that's
wait.
fine, dude.
So
I
I will.
don't give a fuck. It's not like we're doing anything. I'll be real.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, we'll
I will
happily
at
wait.
least do the check for you to at least get you started. I will need to have some
Uh,
ID presented though, and
yeah,
I need
there you
to, if you could remove the mask briefly so I can make absolutely sure it's you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Rains. All right, Mr. Rains, you currently have I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, Avon?
Yvonne, but
Yvonne.
yeah, close enough.
Yvain Carter, she is listed on the ice as fiance.
Correct. Well, wife at this point, but yeah.
Okay, so we could change that if that's something you want changed. A Donnie Domino, a Roscoe Waters, a Alex Ciron, Rebecca Domino, Sean McNeil, Faith McNeil, Kaya Carling, and Jack Chase.
That sounds about correct.
Okay, so you didn't need any changes or anything to yours other than potentially changing fiance to wife?
Yeah, sure. I
You
mean,
should
I'm
probably
sure how much
update
effort.
the name on that because her name is not Carter anymore.
Oh yeah, actually, I didn't even notice that part. Yeah, no, she's changed her name since it's Rains nowadays. So.
Right. Okay, let me get that.
It's crazy that you caught that and not me.
I'm not surprised I caught it. I'm gonna be real. I'm not surprised that I was the one who caught it. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Her last name isn't Carter anymore.
All right, can you spell her first name for me again, just to be sure?
Eavan.
Do you also want her listed as the primary contact?
Yeah.
So, Yvonne Rains' wife/primary. Does that sound good?
Yep. That's fine.
All right, now she lists at the bottom now because unfortunately we can't edit contacts. We have to delete and restore. So
See you, Jason.
That's okay.
if you need to talk to anyone, just let them know that they're listed at the bottom.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Rain, I got this gentleman taken care of, but they also wanted to do some ice contacts. We could take care of them.
Hi.
Yeah.
I need to add
Hi.
ice contacts because I got yelled at last time I went to the ICU.
Yeah,
Oh,
dumbass.
that-
Imagine not having any. Like, that's crazy.
What? It's not my fault. It's not my fault, okay?
It is your fault.
No,
Alright.
it's just I never bothered doing this shit. Here you go.
Honestly, that's fair. Okay, Maria. Okay.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
No.
Maria, you have no one.
Yeah, that's that's why we're here.
Just gonna yeah. Would you like to make this a private conversation or is this
Oh, I don't care. Benny's Jill.
I just want to make sure that it's okay with you.
Whoops.
We can't really give out any information. So.
Yeah, Jason was curious about Tabby.
Yeah,
He
okay,
wants to
I'm
talk to
fine
her
with
and
Benny
get to know
being
her
here.
better.
He already knows the
He's
shit.
curious if she's
Alrighty,
like
Oh my god, I'm
super
snitching.
old friends with Sasha, or if they just hit it off right away.
All right. Well, who would you like to add?
Sophie Martinez, Sofie, and then Martinez, same as my last name. That's my sister.
Yep. Do you have a number for her?
Yes. Hold on.
Also,
I'd
I
at
don't
least
know if,
one more than Sophie. Dog.
Okay,
Wait, it
okay. I'll
can't-
add
like,
another one. I'll
make
add
a list
another
of
one.
3.
Okay, I'll add a couple more. Okay.
Yeah, you can have generally up to 5. 5's obviously a lot. But 1 or 2,
I've been
it's
wondering
pretty good
about
just
that
in
if
case.
they changed that recently because Mr. Reigns here had a lot more.
Yeah,
and
they
I've seen
did. They
others.
yeah, they
Mhm.
must have, because last time I got it done, which was like over fucking a year and a half ago, I think ish. They were like, "Oh yeah, whatever, just toss me numbers and I'll fucking."
Yeah, it let me re-add your wife even after I deleted her, so maybe it is linked to when you first hooked put people in or what. I don't know.
I mean, I think you technically can add maybe like up to like 70. I think that you could just keep adding people, but I think they only say like add 5.
Yeah, no, that might have just been like regulations, just because when I got it done, I was like, I don't really care. Here's the people that I would be most concerned with, and they were like, okay.
All right. Let me know when you're ready for the number.
Yep, ready whenever you are.
All right. 832 183 4309.
Just off right away when they met at interviews, and Tabby kind of
8
became the
3
Rottweiler that hangs
2
around
1
Sasha.
8
Nice,
3
very cool.
4 3 0 9.
Yep.
Beautiful. Would you like to make them your primary?
Yes, that's primary. That's the person that yelled at me.
Honestly, yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah, cause she yelled at me because she had to find out from the grapevine that I was in ICU because the marshals and I had a standoff on Kaio.
I mean, dude, there's not much opportunity for other people to yell at you for being in ICU if they don't know you're in ICU in the first place, dumbass.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me. All right. Let's add another one. Hold on.
Mhm.
Jack Chase. Jack is in lumberjack, and then Chase as in Chase.
CHASE.
Yes.
Beautiful. Would you like to make them your secondary?
Yes.
Beautiful. Alrighties. And do you have a number for me?
Yes. Ready?
Yep.
All right. 834 250 7595.
83425075595.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, they are both on there now.
All right, we're gonna add one more.
Yeah,
And then
go
we have
for
a
it.
solid 3 of people that would probably yell at me. All right. Kaya, KYA, Carlene, KAR. Shit. Hold on.
You're
right.
KARLING.
Thank you.
Yeah. And the phone number?
831 882 5954.
If you want, you can check me on there, but unless it's DGen hours,
I'll be
probably
honest,
hear
Benny.
it.
Yeah. You're only awake on DGen hours, so
I would probably already have heard it from either
So,
Jack or
Jason can correct me if I'm wrong, but if somebody is in your emergency contacts or your ICE contacts, they can come in and ask about. So, say you are in the ICU, and just say maybe you're sleeping in the ICU or you're in a coma, but they can come across like a nurse or a doctor. They can disclose information to them what has happened.
I'll be honest. I have
that's
Jack
correct,
and
Jason?
Kai on there, so they'll tell Benny.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
sad.
I mean
That's
that. I mean, you could add me on there, but that's like literally the only like I'm pretty sure that literally only matters is like if you're not awake and I'm just like, hey man, can I go fucking crash in her fucking ICU room? Because that's what I had to do with Roscoe when he was out
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, add Benny.
Sorry, let me just quickly confirm Kaya's number, just so I can. 831-882-5954.
Yep, correcto. All right, Benny, give her your
Beautiful.
information, please.
Yeah. So Benny Rains.
How do you
Benny
spell
normal spelling.
Rains? Yep.
Just Rain and then ES.
Mhm.
Then for number 832-612-0334.
832-612-0334.
Yep, there you go. Should be it.
Beautiful. Okay. You are now on there, so now expect a call or contact from anyone if anything ever happens. Although I don't know
Yeah,
if they'll go
hopefully.
through all 4 of them.
Yeah, no.
I
I
think-
mean, it's hopefully not needed anytime soon. I don't like this. It's
Yeah,
it's
most people
white
don't.
and
Yeah.
cold and yeah.
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 And
I mean,
hospital
for the
food.
most part, the two people that really need to know are Sophie and Jack, and yeah.
They are now on there.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's absolutely okay. We know sometimes it can be difficult to meet with people to put your contacts on, so we thought,
Oh no, it's just me being a shit and just not
I
wanting
was about to
people
say
to care
she's
for
just
me.
she's just lazy. Like
Yeah. I don't need people caring.
That's not a you guys thing. That's a her thing.
Yeah, it's straight up. It's straight up. Like fucking, there's been many opportunities for me to do this. I just haven't.
Well, you got it
Yeah.
done now, so there you go.
exactly.
And now I cannot be yelled
exactly.
at by my sister anymore. Yippee! Thank you
Right,
guys.
and
No
you are most
problem.
fine. Now you can tell them that you've done it, so they can't yell at you.
Exactly.
Look
They
at
can
that
yell at me
good.
for a lot of things though. But anyways, all right. Thank you so much.
Okay,
That's
bye
okay.
guys.
You guys
Goodbye.
take care.
Take
You
care.
guys take care. Have a good shift.
Thank you.
Look at that. We helped people already. We did a thing.
Alrighty. Yep, it was kind of cool that 3 people showed up almost immediately with that. Anyways,
That was good. That was good. I'm glad that we could help them. So
can you describe a physical method of trying to clear the airway?
so when you kind of like tilt their chin back,
Tilt their head back.
tilt their head back, yes, and then their chin, pull their chin down towards their chest. Like you're talking like that way.
Yes, indeed.
Beautiful.
If you were concerned of spinal injury, what's a physical way to try to clear the airway?
See, I feel like I've read this, but I can't remember now.
You remember where you might be able to find it?
I might be able to find it. good old jaw thrust.
Perfect. There you go.
Which, to be fair, I had no idea exactly how to do that. So I'm going to make a note of that and make sure I do some research on it.
Yeah, a couple of the things in the handbook are not fully explained. That's one of them.
No, yeah, they're not at all. Which kind of is a little bit, but like the other day, so the other day Alex had to do a dart, and I still don't know what it stands for because I can't find it anywhere in the handbook. I just know something like a decompression. It's a decompression needle or something. I know what it's like. It's used to clean, like for like a pneumothorax, or like a fluid around throat in the lung type of thing. But I couldn't, I heard about it and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go learn what that is, and couldn't find it anywhere. It well, not exactly what it was. So
So, my understanding, and I could be wrong, but it's more about the people who do it, but then it just got applied to the device. It's a difficult airway response team. But I could be wrong.
okay.
Because, like I said, I could be wrong. But I believe that's what happened. It was basically medical professionals who are good at taking care of airway management and problems with the lungs and whatnot, and it just got applied to the device that is used for it.
So I guess interesting, but yeah, fair enough.
And I
enough.
could be wrong. And I could be absolutely
Yeah,
wrong.
no, that's okay. That's all right. I mean, the thing is that I can't do one anyways, so I mean, yeah.
Here's one I don't believe we covered. What do you think you might be looking for and treating if someone was attacked by a murder kitty?
Oh, I did go over this the other day. Those things like teeth or claws in the wounds, like any debris like that.
Which would be treated as typical, any sort of, blood loss, open wound type thing. But something that also murder kitties can be quite strong with their freaking hitting paws and whatnot, so they could create broken bones. Do you remember the difference between a regular and a compound fracture?
Yep, so a broken bone does not penetrate the skin, and a compound fracture penetrates the skin, so the bone is exposed.
How do you treat a compound fracture?
This is
when I would normally be at work,
you stabilize
but
the
this
wound
is a night off for me.
by bandaging around it and then applying gauze and bandages where acceptable.
Gauze first. Always gauze before bandaging, but you're using the gauze to try to stabilize the bone. Yes. Anything else you should do with say that compound fracture is on a limb?
Splint them because you want to immobilize them.
Has anyone gone over the possibility of an animal attack that you may suspect may be poisonous or venomous?
Oh.
So yeah, this is actually when I'm normally at work, Fern. I'm West Coast, United States. This is 4:21 a.m. for me, and I would still have about 2 hours left on my shift. I work graveyard.
Is there a chance that could happen? Because that sounds horrifying.
I mean, I believe there are, venomous snakes in the mountain areas.
I have a phobia of snakes, so they're on their own. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh,
So, any thoughts how you might treat that?
No, haven't gone over that actually.
Okay, so this is one that's a little bit different than many of the other things we do, because there is the fear of venom. So you're obviously
Still
still.
around. I've seen him like yesterday. Sorry, I won't share it. Sorry.
Yep, whoopsie.
Big oops. Just in case you didn't know, Share the Vargas is still around. Thank you for letting us know. Appreciate that.
Okay.
You too.
So you do want to use, if it's an open wound, obviously, which it probably would be, if it's going to be a venomous, poisonous bite, obviously the usual irrigating with saline, pressure dressing. You can also definitely, even in addition to the dressing and covering it, tourniquet as well. Also remove any clothing and jewelry in the immediate area. Then this
is like due to like swelling and stuff, right?
Swelling, and also this is where things are slightly different. You want to try to keep the area below the heart if possible, because you don't want that venom or poison to spread towards the hives.
Yeah.
Right. Normally we elevate things to try to make sure the blood is flowing to the heart. It becomes the reverse if there is fear of poison or venom.
Yeah. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yep, I'm a night shifter, Fern. I'm a night shifter. When you see me at this sort of time, I have a day off. Quote unquote day.
In what situation would you never sort of like irrigate a open wound?
None I am aware of. The only thing I've ever, I haven't had direct injuries to the eyes, but I have had people with a lot of scratches on their face. I will still treat it with saline, but I will be extra careful to not get in their eyes, but I'll still use it. So yeah, I have never been told of any situation where you do not use saline to try to make sure to
flush it out and irrigate
flush it out
and
try to keep infection away. Sheesh.
I want to make sure no infections. They're bad.
Do you know what the recovery position is?
It's on the right hand side. Putting someone on to like. Oh my gosh, words. Sorry, lay on the right hand side. With their sort of with their legs pulled up a little bit, right? But it's mainly just getting them onto the right hand side.
We have a diagram somewhere. I don't remember right off. I'll see if I can find it for you. But it is on the right-hand side. One leg kind of pulled up, one arm stretched up, and one kind of draped over the other is the best I can try to verbally describe it. But,
I'm looking at some pictures on my tablet here.
Perfect.
It was half right. I knew at least one of the legs came out. I couldn't remember if it was one or both.
So, if someone had been drowning, and if they're unconscious but breathing, you would want to make sure you're going to stabilize that airway by putting them in the recovery position, because vomiting is common, and that can lead to asphyxiation. So that's why the recovery position is important, especially in the case of drowning victims. You also want to assess the airway to make sure there are no other obstructions or other complications. That is the one time you can potentially remove objects. You could do a simple finger sweep if there is something in there that hopefully will clear it, like say sand, seaweed, that sort of thing.
Okay, with a finger sweep, is that literally putting a finger in there and just doing a sweep?
Pretty much, yeah. Just literally.
Because someone said to me the other day, they said, don't put your fingers in there because then they'll bite them down. And then they started talking about how, like, Mythbusters did an episode on, like, your fingers are like biting a carrot or something. This was Richard while doing an EMR.
Well, I haven't heard that one.
That
That one you
interesting.
might want to check with one of our actual paramedics. So I was
Yeah.
told a simple finger sweep can be done in the case of a drowning victim. So again, feel free to reach out to maybe one of our paramedics on that one for confirmation. It's in our handbook, so if it's not supposed to be in the handbook,
then it's
someone needs
fine.
to update it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Richard might think too literally maybe sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing to help with potential drowning victims is sternum rubs or firm blows delivered to the back, because that can assist in cleaning minor buildups of fluid. You can also attempt to suction if you're unable to clear. And if you're unable to clear and they're still not breathing, that's when you want to move to CPR. Always do prepare for vomiting in the case of a drowning victim, because that happens a lot. It will also help happen with those who have received chest compressions, can also vomit.
Yeah. I could imagine sort of like pushing on all that and
Plus, they may
Just
have gotten
make you,
stuff inside them. So yeah, basically that's what we're trying
Yeah.
to do, clear things out. Free up on a weekend, but here I am. And then, of course, additional ventilation support with the available tools such as the O2 mask, bag valve mask, any of the things we've discussed earlier for airway clearance.
Yep.
One a lot of people at least hear of, even before they get into the medical field. Are you familiar with hypothermia and what it means?
Yep, so it's when your body it's your body reacting to extreme drop in temperatures.
Correct. Any guesses what you might do to treat hypothermia?
Get them warm, but I know that you shouldn't get them warm too fast, because that can send the body into shock.
How do we warm them?
So you can use one of the blinkies. Good old one of our little, what are they called? I don't actually, I've just forgotten the name of them. Oh my gosh.
Foil blanket is one of the terms.
Thank you. Thank you. That one. Yes, that's one way. I guess keep getting them out of the environment they are in, getting them somewhere warm.
So our
Really
primary
trying-
way is that foil blanket. One thing that people think you try to do is rub skin. You don't do that. You don't try to get
that
them to
feels
rub
like it
their
would
hands
hurt.
together. Yeah, you don't get them to do that. You don't
Yeah,
get them to rub
'cause
their
if
hands
they're-
together.
Yeah. If they're so cold, that just Sorry, just the thought of like, you know, when your hands like really, really cold and then you go to like rub them together, like I just feel like that's not gonna really do much, is it?
Another important thing for potential cases of hypothermia is oxygen saturation, because a measuring of it can be unreadable or unreliable due to that cold state. So you probably just want to go ahead and do an O2 mask, even if they do seem to be breathing clearly. So feel free to just do an O2 mask right from the start, along with that blanket.
Yeah. Just straight away, just cover your bases.
Yes, exactly. Have you studied any on anaphylactic shock?
I haven't studied it, but I vaguely already know about it.
Okay, you know it's basically a severe allergic reaction, right?
Yep. Where it can be swelling of the, well, I guess the whole body. But the main issue is that it can swell your airways, your tongue, your lips, especially if you have ingested the thing you are allergic to. And that's sort of like the main concern, obviously, that it could clog your airways, and you can get heart palpitations.
Very good. You can also potentially see if it's skin related, hives, itchy skin, red rashes.
Yep.
So our main line of attack for that is epinephrine. I just always stumble over that word.
Yeah, epi. There's like EpiPen, epinephrine.
Right.
Isn't it just adrenaline?
Mm.
Is that the UK term for it? It's just I have a drug matrix. Let me look. Yeah, it's just adrenaline.
Mm-hmm. Right. You're going to be using the thigh there, so get access to the thigh. And basically, it comes in a pre-measured vial. Pretty much just get it into their thigh there.
Yep.
Also make sure you, after administering it, safely dispose of the needle in the sharps container.
Yep.
And then you want to monitor and reassess for the desired effect. Here's one I'm going to give to you the same way it was given to you, given to me. Seizures. Are you familiar with seizures, I would assume? Again, that's something pretty much most people know or have heard about without ever having been in the medical field. The simple treatments at the EMT level is establish safe place, recovery position. If they are snoring, maintain airway with the NPA. And pretty much what I was told at the EMT level, basically, if they look like they're in good enough condition to be able to transport, get them into the bus and haul ass. Pretty much at the EMT level, there's not a lot we can do. You're going to want to reach out, and hopefully a paramedic or CCP will be on duty.
Yeah,
but I was literally told, get them into recovery position, and then if they're at least stable enough to transport, get them in and haul ass, because there's really nothing we can administer or do. So yeah.
Yeah, interesting that interesting that only paramedics can give Valium. Valium, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, like I said, that's the way it was taught to me. That's the way I'm teaching you. If they're stable enough to transport, get them in the IMBO and haul ass. That's it. Well, again, thank you for being here, Cosmic. I do
Interesting
appreciate
that
it.
in the drug matrix they only have it listed as diazepam. Oh, because Valium is the brand name. Interesting.
So, our treatment guide, drug matrix, and some of the things we use are different because, you know, some of the people who are medically related and who put this stuff together kind of have different outlooks from their backgrounds, you know, like having come from different countries and stuff. So yeah, that's why not everything might match what you're used to in other places and other concerns and areas. Like, I, for one, have been told in the rest of the U.S. they don't even use activated charcoal anymore for the most part. So,
Really?
yes, it's
Wow.
at least someone I know back in the main states. As far as they know, they could be wrong too, but they are learning to be a medical profession themselves in the main states,
Hmm.
and
Yep.
nowhere in her entire state do they use activated charcoal anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah, they moved away from that completely. So that's why, yeah, like you were also talking about, I think it was Richard. Oh,
Mhm.
he
Yep.
was kind of looking at things in a different way, so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
I can completely understand. Yeah.
Mm.
It's because I mean I know that diazepam is Valium, but
Mhm.
I think it's like a lot of things like that like paracetamol in Australia, we never, vaguely do you ever hear anyone say paracetamol? We call it Panadol because
Mm.
Panadol is the brand name for the most bought like paracetamol, you know.
Okay.
It's like NSAIDs, which is like anti-inflammatories. They mainly people just say an Advil, but it's not. It's ibuprofen,
Mm.
or however many
Right.
different people say it. But
Right, that's a big one. Yeah, Advil, ibuprofen. Yeah, some people think they're basically completely interchangeable, but there are slight differences between them too. That sort of.
no, yeah, ibuprofen is terrible. Actually, I mean it's good, but it can be good. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
I for one am actually I I can't have it.
Mm.
So basically, it just comes down to saying I have an allergy for it, which actually I
Right.
should probably put on my record at some point. To be fair, but yeah, no, it's
Do you
yeah, big bad. It sort of
do you need
messes with your.
your MDT updated?
Would you please update my MTT? I don't think they'll ever really use it, but you know what? Why we're here, why not, you know?
Yeah, current only active marker is that you're A negative for your blood type.
Yes, I did get tested for that because you never know. It's always good to have. And then the blood drive's coming up tomorrow or something. Yeah.
So, what do we want to add for another active marker? Allergic to?
Yeah, ibuprofen.
Hmm. Do you remember, is that spelled IBUPROFRIN?
It's always one that gets me. Yeah, IBUPROFEN. Yeah.
EN.
EN. Yeah.
You now have an allergy alert to ibuprofen in your profile.
Hey, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
These are things that people, yeah, you forget about. But
Mm-hmm.
that's why I thought, if I put out the EMS alert, at least people can,
Yeah.
I mean, we're here, so we're learning and taking notes. And then if people want to come in and get their stuff done. And we're getting paid. Hell yeah. No, the main thing is that, yeah, I'm learning, I'm taking notes, so that's good. And then, yeah, it's like a 2 for 1.
But yes, going back to that, if you do think someone has taken an ingested toxin, activated charcoal can be administered if certain criteria is met. If the suspected toxin is non-corrosive, if the patient is conscious and responsive, patient has not vomited already, and the toxin was ingested within the hour. Because
I
what?
think when it comes, oh, yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think when it comes to the medical stuff, I have the basics
Okay.
down. I think, yeah, definitely. I know I can. I know I do need to take more notes for my own sanity. I very much like to shorthand, I guess, in a way. So, like, for example, like drownings, whatever, like seizures. Just write down your recovery position. Check airways, get to hospital. So then I have like a direct list of what makes sense to me. I am in the process of doing that. That's what's fun. It
Okay.
just takes time, but yeah.
Right. Where do you feel you're at? Do you think if I put in a note saying ready for eval, would you be ready for eval within a few days when they can schedule one for you? Or do you think you need more phase 3 training still? What do you think?
Mm. Ugh, it's hard because I think like I want to say I think I'm ready, but I do think I truly do think that I could use a little bit more phase 3 training.
Okay.
I want to make sure that like don't get me wrong, I feel like if we were to go out there now and mostly because we do see gunshot wounds and lacerations and road rash and all the typical things we do see every day, I think I'd be absolutely fine. But it's those things that we don't see every day,
Right.
like like drowning and hypothermia. And I mean I obviously know the basics of how to deal with those, of course. And you know I think I would do well. But I think I don't know. It's hard because I don't know. I think I would do okay. I do think I'd do okay, but I think I probably could
You would just
use
feel
just
more comfortable with another
yeah.
ride along or
Yeah.
two. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing
I
nothing
think
wrong with
another
that.
one or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong
I
with
know
that.
it's now I want to get ready and I'm buying a bit to do it, but I'm also like no, like sit back for a second,
As
assess
as long as you're
what
a
I
good
know
self
and
judge, that's the important thing.
yeah. Yeah. No, I think so. I think at least another one or two will
Okay.
be I think will be good. I
Now,
think it's yeah.
one thing to remember also is, yeah, try to get yourself a good time that is a good time for you, but also a good time where you will have a good stretch of time. Because obviously,
Yeah.
the eval can take a while. As I mentioned before, I was very fortunate that they were nice enough to let mine stretch over 2 days because I just didn't really have a good large block of time window available.
Yep, yep. How long roughly do you think would be good? Like the time allocation.
So the minimum that they usually wanted, from what they said in the past, was about
Yep.
4 hours as a minimum. They do, I believe, prefer it to be longer. And yeah, I only had about 3.5 hours each day. So we did it back to back. So I got basically 6 or 7 hours. So yeah,
Mm.
assume, if possible, a 4 to 6 hour window.
Okay.
Hopefully, if possible.
Okay, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
4.5, yeah. So like I said, at least 4.
So who should I like how do I trying to think how to word it. Basically, I want to know who will be there. Was it just me and one like FTO? Is it me and multiples or?
So it all depends on the window you book because
Mhm.
it depends on who's working. You will have one person as your primary. They will be doing the full official eval. If others
Mhm.
are around, they may draft them to create scenarios for things that you may not encounter in the field. But officially, you're just working with one person, like I said, but the rest of us may be drafted
Okay.
to help.
So like hypothetically, then like you and I could do my eval then at some point.
Hypothetically, when one
Mhm.
FTO has multiple ride alongs with someone, they prefer someone else to do it.
Mhm.
So
Yep. It'd probably be someone
depending
else
on
then.
when you say well, that's the other thing. You let
Yep.
Ryan know when would be a good block for you, and then Ryan will reach out to all FTOs and say, hey, can anyone fix and fit this block? Like, they did Tavi on a Sunday, I think. And even though I do get up for a little bit on Sundays, I knew I wouldn't have enough time to do her eval, so I basically said nothing. So Darcy said, hey, I can cover that
Yep.
one.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so like I said, it's first Ryan will say you're ready for eval, and then I believe he reaches out to you, says, hey, when is a good time, day? You tell him what time, days, availability you have, and then he reaches back out to FDO saying, here's where she's looking for. Can anyone do it?
Yep. Yeah,
And
that's
hopefully someone's free in that window.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I
I
said.
think that might be the biggest issue with myself.
Right.
Is, yeah.
Like I said, it depends. Yeah, you just need do what you do is best for you, and hopefully someone can cover it. If it can't, maybe hopefully we can reach into a middle ground somewhere or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
kind
Because
of.
I mean, mhm.
I was just gonna say I had mixed feelings about Octavia. I kind of wanted to do it because it would have been the first time I ever did an eval.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't want to do it because it would be the first time I had an eval, and a lot of our other FTOs hadn't been around. Like I wanted to get to talk to Naomi for advice and suggestions, but then also,
Yeah.
like I said, the concern was the time window. I didn't think I'd have enough time to do it either, so that's why I just didn't say anything when they mentioned she was ready, and so I just let someone else take it, who happened to be Darcy.
Darn it! Now I kind of just want to be your first eval, just so I can say it was your first eval. Darn it!
But yeah, like I said, they prefer not to when someone's working.
Yeah, I
because
can.
an unconscious bias might surface.
No, yeah, I can 100% understand that. That is
Right.
completely fair. But yeah, I mean, it just. I mean, our
Oh,
times just do,
oh, you just accidentally packed that torso in. You pass.
I genuinely don't think you would let shit like that slide. I
No,
don't
not
definitely don't
that,
think you're that
but
person.
you know, just an example. It'd be more stuff like minor things.
Yeah. Actually, question with the speed limits.
Hmm.
Obviously, I know them and I stick pretty well to them. However, obviously, sometimes driving, uh, and it's another thing with like the key fob thing. Sometimes setting my speed limiter is a little bit shifty. So let's say I'm doing like a 57, where, code 3, to a patient, there's no patient in the vehicle. So we should be doing 55, obviously, in the city. I'm doing a 57. Is that a massive issue? Am I
Massive.
going to get bitten?
No, it is something we watch for. I have always paid
Okay,
attention.
okay.
You are really, really good at it. You know them down pat.
Mhm.
And real talk, you didn't hear it from me, but it's generally something only monitored and watched when you are a probie.
Okay.
We usually go a
I
lot faster after we're graduated.
Just get out of there. I'm gonna doubt. I really doubt. Like the cop's gonna pull you over. And be like, you're speeding when you have the
Oh
lights and
no,
sirens on.
it's so the speed limits are for patient safety. That's why they're there.
Oh, yes, of course,
But
yeah.
at
But I
the
meant like
same
if you're on the way
time,
somewhere.
no, even on the way, it's for patient and your safety. So on the way, it's more for your safety because that's one of the big things. You know,
Hmm.
we don't want to get hurt because if we're hurt, then we can't treat the patients who are hurt. So that's why everything
Exactly.
is put together for our safety and being as safe as possible. Sometimes you want to punch a local in the face, no matter how
Yeah.
stupid they are, because they're stupid. But you don't want to get into that position where that local is going to knock you down, and then now you can't treat your patient, who might just be worse off because you got all aggro with said local. Same thing when PD is there and locals get shooty. You got to run away from your patients sometimes. If you can, if they're
Yeah.
transportable, if you can move them, definitely get them to safety. If they're
Yep.
stable and you can't grab them in time, get your ass behind cover. Because again, if you get hurt, if you go down, well, while you were busy, not taking cover and getting hurt yourself, those 3 officers might have gotten hurt too. and then who's there to treat them?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know,
It then turns into an MCI,
exactly.
and you're all on your own.
You know, people can say what they want to say, but, you know, let them say what they want to say. If they want to say, "Oh man, you were a real pussy when you dove for cover," I'm like, well, yeah, it's because I needed to
Being
save your
shot at.
ass. Well, no, like I said, it's because I need to save your ass while you're trying to be Mr. Macho over there.
Exactly.
I had about 15 local gang members shooting at me and exclusively me when there were 2 other Saffir units on
gosh.
scene. I ran. I fucking ran
Yeah, I
as
would.
best as I could.
Yeah, I would have voted like, good luck, guys. I'm gone.
But yeah, some of those local vagos think fire extinguishers are guns for some reason. So I was trying to put out a
Yep.
fire before I knew that that was the case, and like 15 of them just started coming for me and exclusively me. They literally ran around Naomi trying to shoot at me.
I feel that actually happened to me like 2 weeks ago. Except we were down
Yeah, we don't have guns to shoot back. Some of us
south
got
side
knives.
somewhere. They
'Cause
were
we're
wearing
Marine
purple.
sorted.
I can't remember.
Some of us at least have knives.
And my friend was kind of antagonizing the locals, and I said, "Don't do that." And then they all turn on me and just pull out guns and start shooting, and I got
Right.
shot in the arm.
Right.
Which then resulted in Athena coming and scooping me up and taking me here. I mean, luckily I was fine. I was still on my feet and still sort of like limp around. It was an experience I revisit, but they do get quite aggressive.
Get Marine sorted ASAP. Got it.
But gosh, is there anything that you think like anything extra that you think I should pay special attention to?
Ask questions if you don't know the answer, which you do. That's not an issue in my opinion, but I just wanted to at least say it. Keep in mind some of the things you're going to be asked may not be exactly officially medically oriented. That is part of the eval. Like some of it is about policies and that sort of stuff. Familiarity with the what's it called? The Patient Healthcare Act. That's thing. Again, those definitions. The reason I went over the definitions is they might show up on the eval. Hint, hint. The driving, the speed limits, the protective parking, radio comms. You've gotten so much better with radio comms. You really have. The confidence is obvious.
Oh, thank you. I know. I think you
guess-
kind of get a little bit scared about messing up at the beginning, and then afterwards you're like, if I mess up, I'll just repeat myself and say the right thing.
I mean,
Not the end of the
I don't
world.
think even though we've tried to go and we have gone at least to one briefing together, I don't think you've been awake the second I've gotten up after Storm, have you? Because just
don't
for an
think so.
example, yeah, you want your radio communications to be clear and stuff, but I have such a hard time waking up after Storm. For example, pretty much this is me after Storm when I'm getting ready to go to briefing. Foxtrot 75 is back 41 when attaching to engine 1, 1076 to RFD or VPD for briefing. So, that's just rattling it off.
That was impressive. That was impressive. Well done. Well done.
Like I said, that's when time is of the essence. But you obviously don't want to normally do normal comms like that. You want it much, much more, clear, concise, and short.
Yeah, you kind of just want to get it out, and
Get it said,
Not
but
sort
in
of-
a clear
yeah.
and understandable manner. Don't machine gun it out like I just did.
PD to Sapphire.
There's a Zappa?
Can we have a fire truck here? We just had a car slide down a hill and explode right next to us at Vinewood Hill.
Fire still actually active?
It is still on fire, yes. It just exploded on us. And it's blocking the road, kind of.
Give us a ping, please.
And
Rain, getting your turnouts.
there you go.
Are they in here or do they back in the locker room?
In here over where I'm at.
Hill is also on fire, so be advised.
You got your turnouts?
I don't. Where change?
In through here.
I
In here.
couldn't feel it. Oh.
I'll be grabbing the engine. I need to stop locking that.
Today I learned I don't actually have any, so that's something I should
The
rectify.
car has
Alright.
stopped burning, but the house and the hill is still on fire.
You want me to just follow in the ambulance?
Do we see have any signs of any injured parties?
Unfortunately, we do not. We're currently looking around.
Rain, get into the engine with me. You will stay
there
back
is
away from...
Yep.
lady in the car, but it does appear like it is a local, but she'll still need some help.
10-4.
We'll rectify this problem ASAP.
Foxtrot 75 is transitioning to Engine 1, 1076 to PD ping. Now, normally you would still take control for any
Yep.
calls, except this is fire related, so that's why I'm taking over. even
Yeah,
calls.
no. But yeah. Yeah, your specialty, so.
Do you at least have a fire extinguisher on you?
I do.
Perfect. Okay, you will keep your distance, obviously, from the fire then, but be
Yes,
prepared and ready
absolutely.
to use it if necessary. Take a look at that ping where we're at. I didn't get a chance to look because I wanted to grab the engine. How far up are they?
They're not too far up past Power Street.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Engine 1 is 1023. We're taking instant command. So far, in sight, we have one sign of one burned out vehicle. Currently, no sign of any continuing fires.
Hello.
A.
So, it would be this hill. The tree is still a bit on fire. There is, I think, just extinguished. Yeah.
Okay, what
there
initially
we go.
happened to start it? Was it the car explosion?
It was a car
The car,
explosion.
we heard the explosion and then it rolled down this hill.
Okay.
Yep. And
We
it
have
set the hill on fire as it rolled down.
any idea what started the fire?
No.
Nope.
Okay, and was this the car that you initially saw the local in?
Yes,
Yep.
that one.
Okay.
She's still in there. I haven't removed her. I didn't want to touch anything.
Okay. All right. So you don't know if it was actually the car that exploded or if it was something else?
Yeah, no, we don't know. I did do a
Yeah.
run around up on the hill. I couldn't see anything that like would have started a fire, but I'm not a professional in that field.
Okay. Yeah. Keep back from the car. I'm gonna go take a quick look up the hill, see if we see anything up there that might be possible reigniting.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Burn it down. Alright, Foxtrot 75 is commencing a further sweep from the sign of the explosion. Do not see anything else up here that may have been explosion related. that to them, Rain. I think we're good. I think it's just going to be the vehicle.
Cool.
Can you do a check for me, see if we have any PW on duty at this time?
I can do 10 yeah.
To get that back today.
Mm-hmm.
Any PW
There's
on
no
duty?
PW.
No?
None.
Okay. Alright, come over here, Rain.
How much until
Learning
the
experience.
picture of the car will go?
So, this is, you know, what we talked about. This is an obvious black tag situation. Do you remember how to call for local EMS?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, local EMS can be picky. Go ahead and this seems cool enough for you to approach even closer. Try to call local EMS, but sometimes when someone is in a car, they're like, yeah, we can't do anything. But at least give it a try.
Yep. Yeah, they're not sort of
Yeah, so...
being very responsive. I'll just put another try just to get. Yep. He
Stand
doesn't
back.
want to answer my phone calls. Yep.
Right, so... Hey, local EMS, I know you're being kind of picky here, but we really need you to come in, and unfortunately we got a black tag, so if you could remove the person, take them and take them to the morgue, we'd appreciate it. So, you know, just kind of grab your phone, handle it the way I did, give them, you know, a little bit of time to take care of things, and, you know, your eyes will play tricks on you. It might seem like, you know, the local is still there, but they're not. If you followed me and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I did, yes.
If you need to, you can email me and I can go over it that way.
I think that may be best, just in
Okay.
case.
Body width.
Oh gosh. Oh god.
Guys, relax. It's gonna be over soon, okay?
Oh, careful.
Yeah.
Yep,
my gosh.
keeping an eye.
Fuck that.
That's a lot of cars.
There's a lot of cars.
That's a lot of cars.
Something going around. The car coming another way. Oh shit. Okay. Hey! You leave our fire truck out of this!
There's a
That's the wrong
truck
side of the
there.
road.
This isn't
From
Australia.
Australia! Yeah, exactly.
Dallas is getting defense.
I'll get the engine out of the
Go
way.
backwards. Backwards, then for no.
Oh my gosh, careful. Jason, careful.
Sir,
Jason,
stop running the fire engine. It's
Yep,
emergency
yep.
vehicle. You can't do that. Oh, he's crazy. Oh, he drunk. Oh, he drunk and driving.
Oh no.
He
Oh
really
no.
wants to go home, huh?
Go. Now go. You go up. You go down. Go.
Careful!
Oh my
No, I
god, be
don't
careful.
want to go up. I hate locals.
You okay?
I'm
Go.
fine.
You alright?
Rain, if you do an injury check on him.
Yeah, I'm okay. I just slid on the hood. It's okay.
Just want to make sure, you know.
So this is what you would call a Mo Milton situation from my old server.
I need a new vest, but okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Your back, neck, head doesn't hurt. You don't feel lightheaded
No,
or nauseous.
I'm fine. Realize
Alright.
I fell off the quad bike today worse than, being around.
Well, that's not good. You know, if you need us, we are around.
Hell yeah.
And you would be helping because I am a trainee,
Oh, wait,
so
wanna-
we're giving you some great experience.
Should I just check with them?
But also, please don't. I mean, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. I'm not saying get hurt, but I'm saying if you
Right,
need.
so
if
what's
you
the
need us.
status on the burnt car? Is it good for local tow and come and grab
It is
it? Or...
now good for local too. I got the battery removed. That was the main
This
thing.
mess.
So is it good or is
Oh
it
no.
not?
It is good
Oh,
for
no.
local tow now.
Okay,
yes.
beautiful. Right, thank you. It's good.
I think
She
I have
likes
a
to
crush on
live-
Ryder after that. Oh my
She
gosh.
likes to live on the edge, I see.
Yeah.
No, she's just embracing her inner Australian. It's fine. She's both
I'm
different.
just waiting for another explosion at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what you see when you see the angel? Do you feel the same way that I feel about Ryder right now? Because she just ran on top of that car while it rolled down the hill and
Oh
that
my
was-
god.
Yes. She also says that apparently when like they do like Super Bowl and stuff, they have it on the team because one tackle hurts people shit ton. The same way like when you tackle me once and I feel like I need to go to the
Oh.
hospital. It's an Australian thing, yeah.
You find out they
So they
decided to go
specifically
up
pick her
again.
for that. There we go.
I think everyone's
Let's go.
driving on the right side of the road now.
Let's go.
I want to know what demolition derby that guy in the blue SUV came
It's
from.
about so much.
I would like to know how
gonna-
he's going to explain at home that his car is missing half of the bumper.
Oh Jesus!
Wicked.
Oh my gosh.
Sir,
Oh,
don't
God.
bump into my cruiser. I swear to God.
Oh hell no! Oh,
Oh,
my
whoa,
God.
whoa, whoa, whoa! You drunk driving.
I don't need training for MCI things. Not today.
You don't need training how
Okay.
to self-heal either.
Oh, thank
Hey,
you.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, Morgan.
All right.
Hey, Morgan.
Well then,
Alright, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
thanks for the
Appreciate
call.
you guys.
Perfect. Looks like everything is in the normal again.
They don't think
Glad
that
nobody
they're
got
okay.
burnt,
Sort of.
other than unfortunately the lady, but no one extra.
Yeah.
I couldn't really save that lady. She kind of
And-
exploded.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate, but yeah, so car explosions are pretty quick and fatal.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
everybody here
imagine.
is all right. No one needs any treatment.
Yep.
All good.
Yep.
Surprisingly, I dodged all the cars. I'm very proud of myself.
Ryder,
Surprisingly, we didn't blow up the whole hill.
Ryder, I think
Yeah.
respectfully, I have a crush on you after watching that. That was insane.
What
way
the
you
fuck?
ran on-
I'm right here. That's crazy. That's
The way
crazy.
you ran on.
Wait, are
The
you
way
two
you-
together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still your girl.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
I'm adorable. Look at me.
Honestly, yeah, after that, I have a great memory of you just running along a car as it's like running downhill. Like, that was. I'm sorry. Angel, I'm sorry. Like, you know, fair enough. If you had seen the memory I have right now of that, you'd probably, you know. Like, I'm saying it was pretty hot. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd have a crush. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I wouldn't blame you. That was pretty dang hot.
Wait, Rain, are you straight, bisexual?
Bisexual?
Oh, finally, it's not just a straight girl that has this crush on me. I seem to attract straight girls.
Isn't everyone just a tiny little bit, you know, like, isn't it a case of how many drinks? I'm just kidding.
So basically, you're saying I just need to do stunts while you're on scenes, and I'm good to go. Angel, you just need to do more
Apparently.
Daredevil stuff.
To do what? Sorry.
More Daredevil stuff, like running across cars.
True. Okay, doing it right now.
Please don't.
Yeah, I guess that's my
But
issue.
that's
I need to
just-
go
that's
back to being a
that's just-
stuntman
yeah.
rather than a firefighter.
That's just
Oh,
stupidity.
true,
Running out in
true.
traffic, stupidity.
Um,
Nah, firefighters are hot too. You're just not my type.
No,
What
I
do you
get it.
mean? Oh no, yeah, actually, yeah, no, yeah. I was like, what do you mean, Jason's amazing? But then
I
yes.
mean,
I'm a
one
very
of them
gay
is
little
my
guy.
type,
yeah,
so...
yeah. What was that, Angel?
I have a card that says
So
it
one
and
of them
everything.
is my type.
What do you like, Jason? Oh,
Person
that's fine.
was taken, but one
Yes.
of the funny things I encountered once is I did a building inspection for someone, and one of the other members of staff told me to dress up, look nice, they'll probably like it. And then when I got there, like, damn, I wish you were here in your turnouts.
Oh no!
Yep. So yeah, apparently, you know,
Opportunity
this
missed.
completely masked up look is a lot sexier than looking nice and dressing fine.
I disagree. I don't. A nice dress up. Hell yeah, we love. You know.
Yeah, a nice suit or a uniform.
Like I said, the business owner at least wanted this look. So if they ever need another building inspection, I'm actually gonna go like this for it.
Yeah, just you're.
That said, it's getting hot. I want to go back to pillbox uterine.
Yeah, just hit him with the. Yeah, right.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate you guys.
no
Stay safe.
If you guys would like to update your ice contact.
That's your favorite part of the job, isn't it?
Thank you.
I love paperwork.
She loves ice.
I do actually.
Chomp.
Engine 1 is code 4. Situation is clear. Back to Nate, 76 to pillbox. Yeah, it was
Well,
Naomi
today I learned I need to get me some turnouts.
Yes, definitely. Definitely get
Yes.
yourself a set of turnouts. Always have them ready.
Yeah, I just I guess in my mind I was like, I know I'll be doing fire stuff if I ever have to, but medically.
Remember, if you were
Yeah.
ever solo, you
Exactly, I'm
handle fire
gonna need them
calls
for
as
them.
too, as long as you're not on fire call.
Exactly.
Now that said, I'm not sure about where we were at, but at least back at RFD, you should be able to find a generic set to grab quickly and easily. I just don't know if
Well,
it
that's
was
what
available. You were looking
yeah,
for it
that-
and it wasn't there.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was.
So that's why.
Yeah.
So if we're at RFD, you should be able to find a
Exactly,
the
a
generic
quick set to put on.
But yeah, you want to have your own personal set available.
Yes. Like I do my Sappho uniform, so yeah. I have made note of that, and after this shift, I will rectify that and make sure I have a pair that I have bought that I store in my locker for myself.
Perfect.
Well, at least we found out this was an issue now, and not when I was on a solo shift and needed them. I actually saw Tavi yesterday do her, she was all solo by herself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tabby's
it was
being
just
talked
her
about.
popped on. I saw her doing paperwork, and I was like, I'm in queue, but yeah, also she can't take me, so.
I mean, she can. It's just it's not as beneficial for you now that you're phase 3. But she could if she actually wanted to.
They have to be 7 days past eval, don't they?
Right. I forgot about the time limit for that. Yeah, you're right. I forgot
See,
about
I
that
read.
time limit. Yeah, you do. Very good catch.
Thank you. No,
Tabby is
that's,
back up and needed a break off.
yeah,
RP.
otherwise
Yeah,
it probably
nothing
would
wrong
be
with
cheap
that,
item,
Fern.
but-
Nothing wrong with that.
But no, I felt so bad because she was I'm just doing paperwork. I think she was a little bit overwhelmed, bless her, and I was like, I wish I could be there to help, but
If
yeah.
it was her first full solo shift, yeah, first solo shift can be overwhelming, even if you don't do a lot, because you're worried about how it's going to go. I know for a good month, I really didn't want to be on solo, but back then, Naomi worked a lot more often, so she was usually around. Get trained
See,
by
that's
fire,
nice.
which is perfect for a firefighter. As for the, you know,
Actually, I did have a question. That's actually, yeah, a valid point. So say I have noticed, like the other day, when everyone clocked on, and there was like maybe like 6 of us around, everybody kind of did their own sort of unit, I guess. So we ended up having like medic 1, 2, 3, crab 1, and then like engine 1, I think, as well. And I'm just wondering, do people never like go together? Do they never like?
We can
or do they
and
just
do
go
team up. Generally, when it's just 2 people, you usually do have 2 units just to have more coverage. But even then, I have ridden with Naomi as a dual person unit. It does happen. If we continue to get enough people, they actually want engines to be staffed by 2. But generally with medic, it's more of a situation of more medics, more medic units, more coverage. But it's not necessary. And if you ever want to team up, you can always ask someone and see if they're willing to do it.
Because I noticed that, and I mean, obviously each to their own, but I thought I would have liked to have teamed up with someone if I.
Yeah, we're inherently
obviously I
antisocial.
already was, because obviously being a trainee with an FTO, but
yeah, like I said, it's personal preference, and it's just generally it's about having more coverage. But no, you can always team up with someone. Just ask them, and if they want to, they'll do it. Like Thomas, when Thomas was around, sometimes Thomas his socially bad batteries can drain really, really quickly sometimes. So he usually preferred not to team up with people.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
No, Jason likes teaming up. He just usually does think they should, when there's 2 people, have, 1 engine, 1 med is good. But no, he does like teaming up himself too.
Maybe everyone's just a little bit shy. Actually, I definitely don't think that's what it is. I just, I guess everyone kind of likes to do their own thing, and I guess, have more coverage, but like, I would love to. I think it'd be nice. I mean, to be with someone as well, because then you can take over different responsibilities as well.
Except for Naomi, when Naomi was more active. Their shifts always overlapped. Jason's and Naomi. That's why he likes working with her so much.
I have a friend.
Basically, if you haven't heard the term before, there is a term and a concept of a work wife or husband. Someone who basically helps you out and associates with you and works with you like a spouse does. And yeah, Jason basically thinks of Naomi as his work wife.
We're looking at Tuesday, right?
Yes, Naomi abandoned us. I mean, she did say she was going to be back this week, Salt, but I guess she changed her mind. Nice stop, local. Nice stop. Obey that traffic light.
Stopping is optional.
So did Ed. I mean, I don't know Ed's player very well, but from personal suspect and observation of things he has done and things he has said and places I've seen him, I think Ed's player is got a large amount of ADHD, and something calls to him all of a sudden that he wasn't expecting to call with him, and he just goes with it. And there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but that's just what I've observed and what my assumption is. Oh, he did officially do another LOA finally, so I didn't think he had. That's you this time.
Go for Zephyr.
We have medical here on Strawberry. A contingent ping, but we have one suspect, Kane. And they're currently knocked down.
Can you please send a ping?
Then
we're going to transmission back to your mid unit.
Also, yes, sir. I knew it was me, but I radio for a second.
Right, I just thought you might think because we were still in the engine. I'll be out front in a moment. I'm going to change.
Yeah, we big brained her.
I'll be real, I thought you were one of the other people coming up to buy something from me. And then I was like, oh, no, says Sheriff, so never mind.
Wait, did you actually didn't see us coming from the alleyway?
I didn't see you guys at all.
Oh, you're
Ah,
very
see,
sneaky.
see, I am
Work. Let's
big brained.
go.
See?
Hell yeah.
All right.
shit.
Are you able to tell me your name?
Well, Harley Solo. I'll know next time you
Howdy.
do. I'll know next time.
Did
Next
you
time I'll be
happen to
watching.
fall and hit your head at all?
Just off my bike 3 times, but I didn't hit my head. Like kind of in a weird, like I didn't have enough momentum to like whack it hard to get me.
Okay, yep, so you
I
have
just
no...
kinda,
No,
like,
I
tap.
won't tell her you're working late again tonight.
Okay, so you have no pain in your head, neck,
No.
back? You don't feel lightheaded,
Well-
dizzy, nauseous?
No, I mean I have a little pain in my back, but that's because of the tasers. But that's pretty much it.
Okay, just the tape. Okay,
Yeah.
alrighty then.
Nah. She's had a rabies shot due to a cougar bite.
Alrighty, well, are you able to just wiggle your fingers and your toes for me, just so we can make sure this...
Yeah, just her name though.
And then we'll just get you turned over so we can get these tasers out of your back. Beautiful. Alrighty. Jason, can you help me turn them onto their sides and get to prongs? Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna roll you very gently here. Just get your back over the rein there.
You can just pull them out as well. I don't really feel them coming out anymore.
Oh god.
Yeah, after being tased at least 100, probably 200 times at this point, you kind of get used to it.
That's a lot of tasing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, they got you good.
I just feel like I'm getting pinched in the back. I'm not feeling anything as me more than that.
Alright, I'm gonna start with the first one, yank that out, and then I'll yank the other two out. You ready?
Go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Nothing, Jane.
Alright.
Nothing happened to either of you officers, right? You're both okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. And he stayed in the car, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
What's
can you
this
believe that
keypad
he
for?
left it, that he kept the car running? I could have jumped in the car and took off in it. You know how bad that would
If
have
she, and she would.
been? What do you mean? I wouldn't do such a thing. I'm nice.
And we
Kinda.
have no interceptor, so
Yep.
congrats, you would have got a
Or
car.
a bike motor. Uh-huh.
Oh, you
We
don't
would
know
get a
when-
Stania, not
okay.
just any car.
I know what car to. I know what I'll do next.
Rude. Very rude.
Please don't plan your crimes. Don't do crimes. Crime is illegal.
What do you think I do? I don't do anything else.
Hey,
You
at
could
least you
get
got
a
a hobby,
business, you could
right?
turn your life around.
Yeah, I got a hobby. This is my hobby.
Mhm.
I mean, to be honest, this is like the first time I've gotten called in like 5, 6 days, maybe a week. I'm pretty proud of
That was
myself.
sneaky. That was sneaky.
Yeah, next time I'll just.
That's a sneaky
you know,
snake.
I'll just have I'll have one or two of my friends like look over the area, you know, when I'm doing stuff and make sure that I don't have any more surprises.
There will be more surprises. I'm just saying. That's not gonna stop us.
I
Okay,
stay ready.
Well, I will see you on the top of Mount Chiliad then.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Have you documented the car? Or the car
Yes.
bike? Bike
Yes,
car?
I have.
By car.
I have. Oh, actually, I have not checked the VIN or the box.
Elbozo.
Okay, apparently I just want to walk away from it.
You get on the bike, and that's how you do that. You check the glove box. You don't
Yeah,
need keys.
yeah.
It's not locked.
Apparently it is. I just couldn't.
Oh, it's broken now.
Yeah, you broke my bike. What the fuck?
I parked it and then broke it.
Well.
Sounds like a typical body 901 thing.
Ooh. What is that? An endurance pistol.
So I come back to you?
Ma'am, we're treating someone here. Do you mind? Thank you.
Do you even have a weapons license?
Well, I do have a license. I just haven't picked it up yet. But I don't need. I don't need a license because I don't use them. And I don't want to get charged with an illegal firearm or something.
I've just gone ahead and put a little bandage over these wounds just to keep them clean
Hell
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Does it have
They're
any
pretty
pictures on?
surface level, but you know. They're
Does it
not
have
too
any
deep, but just
design?
no, not these ones.
That's okay.
No, I need to get
You're
some.
just as good.
Thank you.
You
Alrighties.
should get your personal one. What would you, if you could get a picture on a bandit, what would it be?
Unicorn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was a quick answer.
Well, it's because all of my cars look like unicorn vomit, like bright pink, and I just, you know, it
Hey,
felt right.
Nothing wrong with.
Yeah.
Alright.
If I took out my cars, people would think I'm CBD, and I'm not.
Are you guys happy for? Wait, well, first, actually, Holly, do you feel like you might want to go to the hospital? Are you feeling okay?
No, I'll be good. I think if I can get some help up here, I'll be just fine.
Alright, okay. Ryder, Angel, do you guys, if they cuffed, do you don't mind
Oh,
they
yeah,
walked
I'm
off on me?
Oh, okay.
It's fine, we'll just talk to ourselves, it's okay.
These at the trunk?
Get ignored.
I think
There's
they're
just like a
taking
scale
care
on
of
My bike's
something.
being a pain in the ass for.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Hang out with us for a few, Harley. Hang out with us for a few.
No public works, so you can
we
get the
got
local
ya.
stuff.
I'm chilling.
I haven't
I don't
searched
got anywhere
those,
else
I'm leaving
to
that
go.
to you.
Sounds good.
She is cuffed.
Beautiful. Thank you.
She is okay.
So we are good to help her up
Local
to her
tow.
feet then
Yep, this bike
time?
right here, please. Come and grab it. Smoke it. Thanks, guys.
My poor bike. My
Right
poor bike.
It is okay to get her to her feet at this time, right?
It is broken.
Yeah.
Great, yes.
Okay, you guys are good. That's up to
Lady.
her.
Beautiful.
Back off.
Yeah. Alright, Allie, I'm gonna help
Sorry,
you
lady, I
up.
can't
If
spell your
anything,
stuff.
yeah, well, if anything hurts following you to your feet, you just let us know, okay?
I will do.
Alrighty.
Alright.
How you feeling? Do you feel like you might want an ice pack for your back or anything like that? Or are you feeling alright?
I think I'm good. I feel like I'm pretty good.
Alrighty. Okay, okay.
Just gonna quickly put this back in the vehicle.
You shouldn't have a
Ryder,
pair of
you wanna
bolt
watch
cutters
over
with
Howard?
No! No, bad!
Sorry, I had to.
Well, you know, I respect asking, I guess. You know?
You know.
You know, you just watched me do some Mission Impossible shit before I came down here.
This
Next
is
time,
true.
next time I
We
won't
did
do
some
it here,
crazy
then I'll
parkour
do it.
shit.
That said, for precision work, one of these days I want to try to take the door cutters, see if you can cut something small at them. Someday.
Ooh, we should test on
Well,
me.
we can do.
Get
No,
to know
not
and
you.
test the
I'll bring Angel around and we can put him in handcuffs.
Yeah, alright. Yeah,
Guinea pig.
What did
Alright,
you say?
Harley, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say do all be can be used against
Can I
you
help
for
you?
law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can afford one will be provided to you by the state. You understand the instructions I have written to you.
How about you? Can I help you? Hey, lady. You see this every day. You don't need another photo.
Appreciate you guys. Alright, sorry, I had to just tell them if she felt nauseous or anything like that to just call us
Perfect.
back lightheaded or anything like that, you know?
Excuse me.
Yeah, but thanks.
That lady in yellow must have some really important business because she's been on and off her phone the entire time we were here.
Yeah. And I'm okay to call us code 4, right? Because we don't have to do paperwork on that, do we?
We do not unless you want the practice.
feel like I've done a lot of paperwork recently.
Med 1 is code 4 and returning back to base.
I go back there for a bit. Or I guess we could just go on patrol. Or
No, RFD, please, because I need to wrap this up. I need to
Okay.
get a little time for myself.
Oh my gosh, yes, of course. I appreciate
Hey,
you picking me
Skylark.
up.
No problem. You were in queue. Just wanted to make sure you still wanted to be picked up. Because, like you said, it could have just been for getting time in there because, you know, usually no one's around at this time. I'm only around at this time about twice a week, so, yeah. I helped up Amber Kemp or Dent. She changed it from one to the other, I forget, at the very start of the shift 2 hours ago. And then we had a fire. We also changed
I
some
definitely.
ICU
If I'm in
contacts.
queue, I know they'll see. You know, there's always a chance it could be.
And then we just
so
helped Harley
I
to her
definitely
feet.
wanted to. As I said, anything like this helps. You know, because it's all just adding a repetition and such. So.
That's why I wanted to give you the time. That's why I asked if you were busy with friends.
Oh, thank you.
Dent. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one it was, if it was Dent or Kemp.
But yes, go get some time for yourself. Relax, de-stress, put your feet up, watch a movie, get some rest, have a cup of tea or coffee if you're a coffee person.
I'll
Read
probably
a book.
just get a nap, would be the main thing.
Oh. Well, a nap is still very good.
Now, what was the time period you covered? Jason's
Flights
first
are very
ever
strange because I don't understand why they're red when no one's crossing.
solo night shift. His first ever solo night shift. I went from 7:30 p.m. PST until about midnight PST, and I don't remember the number of calls, but it was literally constant without being overwhelming. So it was literally like call, take care of the call, do the report write-up, finish the call, breathe for about 3 minutes, another call, and repeat. That was the way it all went. Nothing kept over on top of each other, but it was literally constant. So yeah, I probably did at least 3 calls an hour. So at least 15 calls probably. Yeah, because of a slip of the tongue, Skylark.
I think in the meantime, between now and when I clock on, either later or tomorrow, I will try and finish my notes up of all the stuff we went over today at the Watts, like all the medical stuff.
Okay.
That's my plan of action.
Sounds good. That call with Amber, because of a slip of the tongue on my part, so quote unquote Jason's part, did a little tiny bit of flirting with her, which is kind of fun because she took it in stride. I muddled words together, and instead of saying check, I said chest, and she's like, "My eyes are up here, mister." So as Jason, I responded, "Yeah, but it's a nice chest." And she absolutely lost it. She started busting up laughing. Right, that's what you gotta do when there's no one on scene. Yep.
Yeah, okay. We're family.
But I hope you're well, Skylark. Thank you for popping in for this impromptu, out of the blue stream that I decided to do.
my gosh, that last hour has gone so fast. Oh my gosh.
I mean, part of it was the side moment of the fire call, and the giant traffic jam, and you know, you finding a new girlfriend.
No, no! All a good bit of banter. Bride is actually from the same place I'm from, back in Australia, so. But no, she's very sweet, but all just jokes.
Oh, no, I figured. You seem very, very happy with Angel.
Yeah, he's my best friend, so.
Yep, like I said, I just, so part of it was also the fact that, I didn't want to record it via Streamlabs like I normally would at this time, if I do want to record something and upload it to YouTube.
I got told to not park in Bay 1.
Yeah, generally on both sets of bays, here on the west side and on the north side, generally you want to pull your ambo out and then move it to a different bay, because even though, you know, our mechanics are supposed to know something is occupied in a bay, sometimes they get a little confused and they might put out an ambo in a bay that is occupied if it is in Bay 1. Yeah, they get a little confused about that sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh. There we go.
So yeah, always get your ambo, and even if you think you're going to stay in the bay and not go anywhere, just move it to another bay, any one of the others.
Beautiful. But how good was that? That was pretty good, right?
That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Yay.
Also,
Thank
nice
you.
protective parking on Miss Solis.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you for putting the cones up. I appreciate that.
Basically, traffic control is a staple of the fireside, so.
You got to it before I could, so.
All right. You know the rundown. First to start with, any
Brief.
questions, concerns, anything, feedback you have for me, anything you'd like to go over?
No, everything was great. Like always.
Think. Nope.
No, everything was great, like always.
Okay. So you still think you do need at least one or two more ride-alongs, in your opinion, before you're ready for eval?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to say no, let me go, but no, I think yeah, one or two more. I think a few more, and it can't hurt. You know, rather be over prepared than under prepared.
Right. So we didn't do a whole lot of driving. We did a little bit. About the one thing I left for that I would mention is, so you do have a propensity to back up and get pointed back in the direction you want to go. If the streets allow and your positioning allows, basically just, you know, go forward, turn up a street, and then go on the next street up. That way you're not taking time to do a 4 or 5 point turn to reverse your direction. Because sometimes just going straight ahead and around another way is going to be a little bit quicker.
Is quicker.
And also, backing up can be an issue in of itself, so that way you're not going to back into anything or anyone. So, yeah, might want to basically go forward, even if you have to use other streets to go around. It's situational. It's not always going to be beneficial, but keep it in mind. You know, decide what's going to be the better route. Is it going to be quicker if I just go straight and take an extra turn, or is it going to be quicker if I do that multiple point U-turn?
Yep. I think that will come with just knowledge of where I am.
Again, knowledge where you are, which streets you're at, what's going to be the best way. Like I said, it's also going to be situational. You are going to be in places where that reversing is just going to be necessary. But I do remember from previous ride-alongs that it does seem to be your usual go-to, and so I at least wanted to mention it.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, because that's not even, I think, something that I would have
thought about maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess that's just usually a typical thing in Australia. If you're headed in the wrong way, just in the good old saying, you chuck a Yui. So,
But yeah, definitely we have gotten to phase 3. Focus on that medical stuff that you haven't learned. You know, if you know it, if you've treated it, if you've got it down pat, look over some of those other things, because you will be quizzed on them, you will be evaluated on them. But also remember, you know, eval is about other things too. It's not just about the medical side. It's putting everything together. It's those speed limits we talked about. It's definitions. Anything you can see that has an acronym, do your best to learn it. Even if you just want to make a note, you know, kind of like a sticky note in the side of your brain that you can easily see by mental visualization. That is one of them. Those acronyms do hit. The Health Patient Care Act is one that, you know, hint, hint, you'll probably be quizzed on in your eval.
Yep.
But yeah, you will be watched for your speed. That was something I got told to watch on mine. But an extra mile or 2 an hour here and there won't hurt. You know, it's just, we want to make sure you know it and are familiar with it.
Yep.
And then again, after you graduate, most people ignore it.
Yeah,
I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but you know, it's kind of surprising it's kind of surprising that, you know, our fire engines get up to 112 miles per hour.
Damn, that's crazy.
It takes them god awful time to get there, but they happen.
They can. Oh my gosh, sorry, big yawn. Oh my gosh. But
Well,
yeah.
it's a good thing we decided to call it now after all.
Oh no, I'm alright. I think I've slept so much in the last.
The only last question I have for you is, I don't mind. I have no problem. If you want to not do a report, we can not do a report. If you want to do the report, I can list it as part of your ride-along for this. It's just I'm not going to list it if there's not a report involved, because then they'll know we didn't do a report.
Oh yeah.
That is the type of situation that once you fully graduate and fully are familiar with the MDT and entry, yes, that's the type of situation that most of us won't actually do a report for. The only thing would be if there was some suspicion that they might not have been as coherent as you thought, or if you did get them to sign an AMA, or you saw them obviously limping even though they're going, no, I'm fine. You know, that is the type of situation that we don't normally do an MDT report on.
Okay.
Just so you know.
But yeah, exactly. But do you think I mean, I could do it really quickly, I suppose. Do you think it would be beneficial to do?
I mean, I don't think it would hurt just for them to see that you're still getting extra experience. So yeah, that's why I wanted to mention.
All right, let's do it. I'll be as quick as I can. Just so I know, so you can go get some time to yourself.
Oh, nice. I'm hoping to do Phasmo later today with some friends, because I owe what we call a Phasmo death run as a reward for some dono/subathon that we did, and they're usually pretty fun, and it's just a matter of getting the people to do it, because you got to have 4 people for a Phasmo death run. So I probably won't be in the server again today. Right. Oh, you play D&D? Nice. You do it live in person with friends? Just going through a little bit of burnout yourself, Skylark? Just trying to get some wind going back to get back in, start playing again? Summer group is you? Yeah, I've done some Discord D&D too. I've done some Discord D&D too.
Okay, there you go. It is all done. And that was Harley Solis.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. It would be nice if maybe they could find a couple new things to add to the server. That would be nice. 3702. Perfect.
Yay!
Thank you much.
No, thank you. I appreciate you popping on. I really do.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Alrighty, so you go and you get your time and have a nap, have a sleep, rest up.
Thank you, and you have a great rest of your
Okay.
day, night, whatever.
No, of course, of course. Alright, let me.
Echo 111, descending from Medic 1 and going 42.
Foxtrot 75, same traffic.
Alrighty, thank you so much. You have take take good care of yourself, okay? You know, if you need anything, I'm just a phone call away.
All right, I appreciate it.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, I fully get where you're coming from, Skylark. On a selfish level, I do hope you get back in the mood for it, because you're fun to be around in character. But at least I'm glad that we've met out of character and you've been hanging out here, which I appreciate. What's the O rain about specifically there? Cosmic?
Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Let's go back to that. She's an absolute sweetheart, yes. Absolute sweetheart. And Jason wishes she was single, but oh well. You be a good girl, Ember. Anybody else gets on duty later, you take care of them, okay, sweetie? All right. Thank you, people, for being here for this impromptu middle of my night, at least, stream. I know it's not the middle of the night for everybody who comes along and watches my streams, and I appreciate that. Hope you guys had fun. You all have a good rest of your day. And yes, for those of you who are insane and actually like my content, I will be back streaming in about, 4 hours. In roughly about 4 hours. I'm just going to get a little nap, get a little rest up, get my cat fed, do a couple adulting things here and there. And then we will hopefully, with any luck, be doing that Phasmo Death Run thing. But if not, we'll find something else to do. Yeah, like I said, I'll be getting a little nap at least. I'll get a little nap at least. If you didn't know, Skylark, this is normally when I would be at work. I would be getting off work in about an hour from now. So this is normal hours for me. This is my day, even though it's 6 a.m. local time. And normally after work, I would not take a nap. But on my days off, I do take a nap now just to get a little bit extra sleep, a little bit of extra recharge here and there. So yeah. But again, thank you for being here. Again, do what's right for you. Enjoy what you're doing, whatever you're doing. But selfishly, I do hope maybe you will get a little bug for the server again, just because I enjoy interacting with your character. But that's on a selfish level. That's not required, of course, in any way, shape, or form. I'm just glad I've met you and you've been hanging out in my chat now. You've been fun to have around in chat and that sort of thing. I appreciate your presence. Same with you, Cosmic. I'm glad you tracked me down, Cosmic. I really enjoy how interactive you are with the chat, and I appreciate that a lot. And maybe you'll get to start to know Tavi in character at some point. Anyways, take care, everyone. Hope to see some of you maybe in about 4-ish hours. You all take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. Love ya. Bye-bye.